Hi, everybody. Today we are going to learn to talk about the weekdays. 今天星期几? In order to be able to talk about the weekdays, we need to revise the skills that you learned in week 5, the skill of using the numerals. Use some Chinese. So then this is very important because we need to talk about our learning and our activities at the university, and also talk about our action plans. The ability to talk about day of the week is very essential. So to summarize, we have 2 objectives for this week. Firstly, to use some Chinese words for days of the week, today, yesterday, and tomorrow. And by the end, and at the end of this seminar, you will be able to say the Chinese for today, yesterday, and tomorrow, and any day of the week. Our second objective is to ask and answer questions about the days of the week. For today, yesterday, and tomorrow. Suppose you have forgotten what was the day of the week yesterday, you'll be able to ask for it. And suppose somebody explains this to you, you'll be able to understand what that person says to you. Are these objectives clear to you now?
Yeah.
Okay. To begin with, let's revise our skills of using the numerals learned the other week. Do you remember how to say this in Chinese?
0.
Excellent, beautiful term. 0. The Chinese character is quite complicated, and we're going to learn to write the characters at a later point in our class. At the present stage, it is good enough to be able to type the character from your keyboard. While typing the correct pinyin, if you can select the correct option from the keyboard, that is far, and that is very good. That is good enough. Now say this word, please.
1.
Excellent. E. It is the first tone. The first tone is marked by a very flat movement. It's not rising, neither is it falling. And also it is at the highest pitch level. Ah, 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 e. Now, often native speakers of English would not be used to this pitch because this is a very high pitch to the ear of a native speaker of English. They would say e, e, e. Actually, it's a very high pitch. E. No. Good. Say this, please.
2.
R. Yes. And this is a falling tone. Falling tone, it starts at a very high pitch. Then fall to the bottom of the scale. R. Rather than R. A lot of my students would say R. That is from 2 to 1. You have to start at a very high pitch. R rather than R. All right, okay. Now this again is a first tone character. Say that in the first tone, please.
3.
Excellent. San. Say this again. This is fourth tone character.
4.
And raise the pitch, please, to start.
4.
Excellent. Si. Yeah. Now, this is a word in the third term. It is marked by a term. It begins with a falling term, then it rises again. The first part is a 2-1. Ah. Second part is rising. It's a 1-2-3. Ah. So ah, 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 ah. So that if you could remember the melody of the 4 tones, apply the third tone to this character, please.
五
Excellent. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Falling and then rising. Falling from 2 to 1 and then rising from 1 to 3. Now again, there's a falling tone from 5 to 1.
六
Excellent. 六. Say this, please.
七
七. Yeah. High pitch and long. No rising, no falling. Say that again, please.
七
Yeah. Longer, please.
七
Yeah. 七. Again, it's a long and a high pitch.
八
Excellent. Third tone.
九
Excellent. And this second tone.
十
And this is also troublesome to native speakers of English because it's quite high. It's from 2 to 4. Okay. 十. 十. Okay. Now let's practice the tone once again. Do you remember which numerals are in the first tone?
一
Good.
三
Excellent.
七
Excellent. Yeah. 七.
八
Yeah. Excellent. Yeah. 一三七八. When you say this, deliberately raise the pitch of your tone so that it's actually uttered as a high-pitched tone. 一三七八. Now, second tone is also very high. You remember which of the numerals in this group are in this tone?
Just give me 1 second. 零
Excellent. 零.
零
Yeah.
十
十. Yes, excellent. There are only 2 of them, are there? Okay. And this is similar to the first term because it's quite high from level 2 to level 4, okay, on the scale. This is a very low tone from 2 to 1 and from 1 to 4. Say that.
五
Excellent.
九
Excellent. Now the fourth term. You remember which are they?
二
Excellent. 二.
二
Yeah.
四
Excellent. 四. Yes.
四六
六. Perfect. Good. So it is useful to group these numerals into the 4 terms. It's a very good exercise to practice the term so that you actually deliberately deliver the term as it is marked. If you know that this spoken word is in the first term, you know which pitch level it should be at the start and at the end. Now, we are going to learn some new words which will be used for the sentence structures. Okay, sentence structures are used in the utterances in the situational context that we're going to and the situated context where the notion of weekdays will be invoked. And to begin with, could you please imitate your tutor? Say these syllables in each of the 4 tones together with me or after me. Now, before I do this, I'd like to refresh your memory of the melody of the 4 tones. Say these after me, please. Ah, 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 ah. Say that together with me, please. Ah, 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 ah. O, o, o. So there are only 4 tones in the Chinese phonological system. This is good news to you because it's not so complicated. As long as you remember this melody, you would know how to deliver that designated tone. Ah, 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 ah. Now you get a syllable in. Apply the melody to the syllable so that you can get this syllable in each of its 4 tones. Ah, then in, ah, in, ah, in, ah, in. So in, in. Okay. Now say the melody with me, please. Ah, ah. Good. Now say this syllable in that melody, please. In, yin, yin, yin. Okay. Now you get a character or a word, spoken word for the present moment. And you have to get, and this is a combination of the initial ji and the final yin, ji, yin, jing. It is very important to be able to sight read the pinyin with the tone marks. At the side of this symbol, you should be able to deliver the sound. Okay, ji, yin, ji, yin, jing. If you're in doubt as to the precise tone, then try to record the melody. Ah, 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 ah. The mark, the horizontal line, indicates that it is the first tone. Ah, therefore it will be jing. Now say this word with me, please. Jing. Good. You have raised the pitch of your tone. That is a good sign. Jing. Okay. And at a later point, I will explain to you how to write manually this character. But at the present stage, it suffices if you're able to type this character from your keyboard. By typing the correct pinyin, you select the right option from your keyboard. Please remember, please make a point of typing this character from your keyboard to a Word document. Jing is a character for the present day. Now, can you say this syllable without a tone, please?
Yan.
Good, yan. Now say this syllable in each of the 4 tones, please.
Yan, 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 yan.
Excellent, because this is to the tune of the 4 tones. Ah, 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 ah. Now combine this with the initial te. What do you get?
Tian.
Yes, ti, yan, tian, tian, tian. Excellent. Now you get a character for tian, this character for tian. Again, don't worry if you don't know how to write this character in terms of the stroke order and also the direction of the strokes. Don't worry about that at the present stage. It suffices if you could type this character from your keyboard. We're going to learn to write manually, well, with a pen on a piece of paper at a later point on our module. This is a symbol for the sky and for the day. We count the days, count the days by the number of times we can see the sky. Now, when we combine Jing and the Tian, we get a noun for today. So the Chinese word for today is made of 2 syllables in the spoken word and 2 characters in the written word. Now, can you please say this syllable without the tone, please?
鹰
Good. And then apply the melody of the 4 tones to this, please.
鹰 营 影 应
Excellent. Now, combine this final with the initial more. What do you get?
摸赢明
Good.
明
Mo Ying Ming. Now you get a character for brightly or brightness or daylight. Daylight. I will explain to you the meaning of the components in the written form at a later point. Please make a point of practicing typing this character from your pinyin on your keyboard, please. Now, if you combine Ming and the Tian, you get word for tomorrow. That is the time when you see the daylight. Now, say this syllable without tone, please.
窝
Good. And the 4 tones.
窝我我卧
Excellent. Wo, 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 wo. Now, what do you get if this final is joined to the initial z? What do you get?
左
Yeah, z, wo, zuo, zuo. Excellent. Yeah, get the tone articulated as clearly as possible. 自我左左左. Now, you may notice that on the right-hand side of the 左, you get the symbol which looks exactly the same as the right-hand side of the symbol 明. Okay. Many of such syllables are recurrently used, and they contribute to the meaning of these characters. We call these components radicals. Radicals is Latin word for root, or the roots of the characters. These will be explained at a later point on our module. And this word means the time that is gone by. Gone by. If you combine 左 with the word 天, you get a word for the day that is gone by, which is yesterday. Which is yesterday. Now you've learned 3 words: 今天, 明天, 昨天. 今天, 明天, 昨天. And here you have learned actually 4 characters: 今天, 明, 昨. Remember, very, very important to be able to recognize these characters and also to be able to type these characters from your keyboard. Of course, it's very important to be able to say these words. Now, say this word with me, please. These words: 今天.
今天
Good. Yeah, with no hesitation between the syllables. 今天, as if it is just one word, as if you are saying the multi-syllabic English words: mountain, geography, anthropology, and so on. You never utter this word syllable by syllable. You say them in one go as fluently as possible. Say 今天,
今天
明天,
明天
昨天.
昨天
Excellent. Now, this is a syllable that you have learned already. It's the final. And say that again, please, with the tone, please.
鹰营影映
Excellent. Now, what do you get here now?
星
Yes, it's a xi, ying, xing. It is useful to begin by dividing the syllable into the initial and the final. Then practice deliberately the tone. Xi, ying, that is the initial and the final. Then the tone. Ying, xi, ying, xing. Take a three-step approach to your practice of the tones. Now follow me, please, in 3 steps. Xi,
西
ying,
鹰
xi, ying, xing.
西鹰星
Good. Now, have you noticed that in this character, there is again a symbol that you have already learned previously? Is there something in this character which is similar to the character to the previous 2 characters, 左 and the 明? Have you spotted? Yeah, which part of it?
top part
Yeah, that's the top part, and that is symbol for the sun. Now, this is a written character for the star, for the visible heavenly bodies in the sky. Now, say this vowel, please, in the 4 tones.
一以以义
Excellent. Now, combine this with the initial qi, please.
七七一七
Good. Qi, yi, qi. Excellent. Yeah. Now, this is a written word for recycling period, because now I will explain the meaning of this character later. I shouldn't explain that at this moment. Yeah, just remember to type this character. It's good enough. Now you got the fourth word in your stock of vocabulary now. This is the word for the week. Okay, week is this the cycle of the stars. The cycle of the stars. Week. 星期, say this after me, please.
OK 星期
Excellent. Say this. 星期一.
星期一
Good. Now, this is a very, very important word for you to learn today. It's a grammatical word. It's a interrogative pronoun or a question word. Yeah, a question word. When you form a sentence question to elicit some specific information in terms of a small number, yeah, which number of something, for example, then you need the use of this word. And we're going to explain how to use the word later, but please get this word pronounced as accurately as possible and be able to type this character. Now say this syllable, please.
几
Yes. 一 一 一
一
一 鸡 几 一 几 Say that again, please.
OK 一以以义几一几几
Excellent. This is an interrogative pronoun, which means which of the numbers. You're asking for a particular number, a small number in the range between 0 to approximately 10, sometimes slightly bigger than this. Normally, it's used in this context when you ask a question about a number which is small in this range, normally. Good. Now, this is actually an interrogative pronoun. 星期几, which day of the week? Which day of the week? Here now, you are not certain about particular day, so use the 几 in place of a particular numeral. Please practice typing these characters. We are not able to type in class online, but we are able to do that offline. Please get a Word document and type these characters, please. Now, let's say the 7 days, please. Chinese for Sunday. 星期天, please.
星期天，
Excellent. 星期一.
星期一，
Excellent. 星期二.
星期二，
星期三.
星期三，
Excellent. 星期四.
星期四，
星期五.
星期五，
星期六.
星期六。
Excellent. So actually from Monday to Saturday, each day is actually given a number. Week and day 1 of the week, day 2 of the week until day 6 of the week. Then Sunday is called, okay, it's just a day. It's the day of the sun, so 星期日, 星期天. Right. So the pattern is very clear. We use numerals to number the day of the week. Now let's practice a little bit. Yeah. What's the Chinese for Wednesday, please?
星期三，
Excellent. And Thursday?
星期四，
And Friday?
星期五，
The Monday?
星期一，
Good. And Sunday?
星期天。
Perfect. Yeah. Now, please practice saying these words as fluently as possible and also try to be able to understand. Now, I say some of these words at random and tell me what do I mean by saying them. 星期五,
And Friday,
星期二,
Tuesday,
星期一,
Monday,
星期天,
Sunday,
星期六,
Saturday,
星期四.
Thursday.
Good. Now, I would like you to look for a conversational partner among your group so that after class, you will practice among yourself. Okay? I'm going to try to be able to use these words orally and in writing. Yeah, after class, please contact your classmates, see if they would like to form a practicing group with you or be your conversation partner. Translate, please.
Sunday,
Please.
Monday,
Please.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Excellent. And translation, please.
星期天，
Excellent.
星期一。
Sorry about the spelling. It's not Monday, but Monday. Yeah, we're going to amend this slide after class.
星期二，
Good.
星期三，
Sorry about this spelling and this incorrectly spelled. You see, I'm very old now. I type on a very small laptop and can't really see the spelling. Now, when I use it, I notice it's wrongly spelled. I amend this after class. Okay. Monday and Wednesday is incorrectly spelled.
星期四，
Excellent.
星期五，
Excellent.
星期六，
Excellent. I do apologize once again for the incorrect spelling for spelling of Monday and Wednesday. Now, here now we are in the context in which we want to know which particular day of the week it is. Today. We need a sentence structure in order to be able to express ourselves. What is the sentence structure? It's very simple. Okay. 今天 is the topic. It is the topic. It is what we are concerned with. We are concerned with today. Okay. The specific day of today. So we denote the topic first by saying 今天. In saying this, your listener know that we are talking about today. 星期, the second part of the sentence, is about the information on the topic. But here, we don't have a specific number. Instead, we have a question with 几. Therefore, it is very clear that this utterance is used to solicit a piece of information on the specific day of the week, because the question pronoun or interrogative pronoun is used for information about a small number in the range from 0 to 10. 星期几, which day of the week? So the first part, 今天, is the topic or the subject. The second part is not a verb. Chinese predicates are not always used, are not always expressed by means of a verb, which is not the way English sentences are constructed. Now, the predicate can be a noun in Chinese grammar. It is the position of the word that explains the function of the grammar. So, second part, 星期几, is a piece of information either offered or requested. In this context, it is a piece of information being requested. 今天 topic. 星期几 information being requested. How do you answer? You never construct a sentence in the fashion of your first language grammar. Again, in Chinese, you talk about the topic first. 今天 is the topic. We are talking about the topic. We want information about today. So we say 今天 first. Now we got a piece of very specific information. 星期三, the third day of the week. So 今天 topic. 星期三 information offered. Grammar is very simple. Chinese grammar is very straightforward. Now, so this is the structure. Topic first, then information either being asked or requested, or information offered. 今天星期几? 今天 topic, the subject. 星期几 information requested. 今天 topic or subject. 星期三 information offered or predicate. Is that clear to you now, the grammar? Okay, excellent. Now, suppose you want to ask about the specific day of the week. What do you say?
今天星期几?
Excellent. Suppose you know that it is Monday today. What do you say?
今天星期一.
Excellent. In this Okay, example, it is the third day of the week. So 今天星期三. Now, I would like you to apply this sentence structure to a number of utterances for different contexts. Suppose today is actually Monday. So if I ask you, 今天星期几, what do you say?
今天星期一.
Good. And please raise the pitch level of the first term. 今天星期一. Deliberately raise the pitch level, please, because native speakers of English are not used to the high pitch of the first tone. Just make a deliberate effort to raise the tone, please. Say that again, please. 今天星期几?
今天星期一.
Excellent. Okay. High level of the pitch for first tone. Good. Now, suppose it's a Thursday today. 今天星期几?
今天星期四.
Excellent. Suppose it's Saturday today.
今天星期六.
Excellent. Suppose it's Sunday today.
今天星期天.
今天, raise the tone, please. Not say 今天. 今天.
今天.
Yeah, good. 星期
星期
天.
天.
This sentence is very interesting, you see. Every syllable is in the first term. 今天星期一. Do you get it? Okay, this is a pattern. Yeah, use this sentence as an exercise for the first term. 今天星期一. Say that again, please.
今天星期一.
Excellent. Good. Now, the second day of the week is also a high-pitched and tonal sentence in terms of its tonal structure. Now, R is a foreign term, but it actually falls from high pitch. It's not R. R is also foreign term, but the R is from 2 to 1. Not R. R is a rising term, but it's a falling term. R from 5 to 1. You start at a very high pitch. R. Now, R. Say this, please.
R.
Yeah. Now, then say 星期, and then say Chinese for Tuesday, please.
星期二.
Excellent. Now, this is different from the rest of the weekday and designations because the numeral for 5 is a very low tone. It starts from 2, falls to 1, then rise up again, not right to the top. Says, oh, falling tone. Oh, and now, so 2, 1, and then rise. Okay, say Chinese for Friday, please.
星期五.
Now answer my question. Suppose it's a Friday. 今天星期几?
今天星期五.
今天 raise the tone, please.
今天星期五.
Yes. 今天星期五. Now, when you want to get the tone right, it is very important to remember the tone value, pitch value. Now, let's talk about yesterday. Yesterday. You know, the character 左 is a symbol for the time gone by. Yesterday is the day that is gone by, that is gone. 左. It's lost, a day lost. Yeah, 昨天. Now, the grammar would be the same. Suppose your concern is with yesterday. Therefore, the word for yesterday should appear at the position of the subject. Yeah, you refer to yesterday, a point in time, in position yesterday. Yeah. You don't say what is the day yesterday. It's not at the end of the sentence. It should be at the beginning of the sentence. Be 昨天. You start the sentence with a reference to yesterday. You say 昨天. Now you express a request for the time, a request for information about that time. So 昨天 topic, your concern. 星期几 information being requested. Information being requested. Now to answer this will be the same in terms of grammar as you answer a question about today. You just make a reference to yesterday first, then offer a piece of information about yesterday, very precisely and very concisely as well. You don't need a verb. Say 昨天 yesterday. Wednesday. Our grammar is as simple as that. Yesterday, Wednesday. Yeah. Yesterday, which day? That is our question. Yesterday, which day of the week? Yesterday, Wednesday. We don't say yesterday was Wednesday or it was Wednesday yesterday. Okay. The first part of the sentence is the topic. Second part of the sentence is the information being requested or offered. Okay. If it's requested, then it's a question. Offered, then it is an indicative sentence. Yeah. Say, 昨天星期几 Am I asking a question or am I offering a piece of information?
Asking the question.
Yes. Asking a question about which day?
Was yesterday.
Yeah, indeed. Now suppose you know that was Wednesday yesterday. What would you say?
昨天星期三.
Excellent. 昨天星期三. Now, let us imagine ourselves in the scenario where you want to get a specific piece of information in regard to a specific day of the week for yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Okay. Now replace 星期三 with another word, with reference to a different day. Suppose yesterday was Monday. I'll ask you, 昨天星期几? When you say this sentence conscientiously, you divide this sentence into two parts. You know that, yes, you're talking about the first part. You know you're talking about the second part. So there should be a slight pause between 昨天 and 星期几. If I were a native speaker, I would say 昨天星期几. It's nice to have a pause because a pause would help the reader grasp the structure, grammatical structure of the sentence. Instead, 昨天星期几, that is not an articulate way of saying things. We try to be articulate. So we place the position, we position the pause at the right moment to enable our listener grasp the grammar of our sentences as quickly as possible. It is okay to say 昨天星期几, it's okay. But really depends how linguistically competent the listener is. But if you are a student of Chinese as a first language, or if you really want to deliver the message of your utterances that would be useful to group the syllables, okay? To group the syllables according to the meaning. Break the sentence into different parts. Say each part without any pause, but between each part, introduce a short pause. 昨天星期几？今天星期二 right? Okay. So 昨天星期几 and tell me, suppose it's a Monday.
昨天星期一。
Good. 昨天星期几
昨天星期四。
Excellent. And also there is a very, very useful and grammatically meaningful pause between 昨天 and 星期四. This pause is not too long, not too long enough to be broken. It is just significant enough to function, to function communicatively. So it's communicatively functional. This is good, a good use of a pause. Suppose this is Saturday.
昨天星期六。
Excellent. And also high pitch for 星期昨天 high pitch. Good. Now, suppose it was Sunday.
昨天星期天。
Excellent. Suppose it was Tuesday.
昨天星期二。
Excellent. Suppose it was a Friday.
昨天星期五。
Excellent. Now, I think you know how to talk about the days for tomorrow. All you need to know is to get one more word. The word for tomorrow. 明天. The grammar is the same, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Suppose, what day of the week will it be tomorrow? Look, we don't actually grammatically express the tense. We don't actually morphologically express the tense. We don't change the form of the words to indicate the tense. The word 明天 itself lexically explains that we are talking about the future. And we don't even use the verb. So tense has no place in this grammar, in the structure. We use a word to indicate a point in future. 明天. Our listener would know at what point in time we are talking about. Then 星期几 is a question word, and our listener would know that it's a piece of information being requested. Again, it's broken into two parts. It's divided into two parts. 明天 topic, a pause. 星期几 information being requested. 明天星期几 then answer. 明天 topic. 星期三 piece of information being offered. Topic is the subject sentence. Piece of information being offered is the predicate of the sentence. And the predicate in Chinese does not have to be a verb. As there's no verb at all in this particular sentence, tense has no place. The word 明天 lexically express a point in time. This is our grammar simplified. Now, replace the word for 星期三. Suppose you know that will be Monday tomorrow. And my question is, 明天星期几? Your answer should be?
明天星期一。
Excellent. 明天星期一. Suppose it will be Thursday tomorrow.
明天星期四。
Excellent. Suppose it will be Saturday tomorrow.
明天星期六。
Excellent. Suppose it will be Sunday tomorrow.
明天星期天。
Good. Suppose it will be Tuesday tomorrow.
明天星期二，
Suppose will be Friday tomorrow.
明天星期五。
Excellent. So we have learned quite a few new words. Words for the week, today, tomorrow, yesterday, and the names of each day of the week. We have learned to construct a sentence to request a specific information about the particular day of the week for a particular day, whether it is today, tomorrow, or yesterday, right? Okay. Now, do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, we know our learning objectives, am I right?
Yep.
Okay. What is the main learning objectives that we have learned in terms of our communicative skills?
To talk about days of a week and to ask for information for days of week.
Excellent. Now, in addition to be able to say these, make these utterances in the concrete situation, the context, what other skills we need to master? Reading, typing,
Sorry?
typing. Yeah, we're supposed to be able to type those characters and sentences.
Yes, we need to type and recognize the characters.
Yeah, be able to recognize those characters right when they appear in the written text, and also be able to type those characters from your keyboard into a Word document or into the Moodle forum editor, right? Okay, please keep practicing. Yeah, I'm very pleased that we are making progress. Okay, our learning objectives for today will be is this: learn some Chinese words for the words for days of the week, for today, yesterday, and tomorrow, and ask and answer questions about days of the week for today, yesterday, and tomorrow. Good, excellent. Yeah, shall we and take a pause now?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye.